I'm Harvey Humber, I'm 17 years old and I've been a gymnast for 12 years now. I've won nationals 4 times. I have competed in the Australian nationals and placed second there. I'm a part of Squad 360, which is a junior international group of boys. There are 6 boys around my age, the top gymnasts in New Zealand at our age, and with the goal of getting to the 2024 Olympic Games. So we've just recently been to our first trip overseas as a squad, which was the Junior Team Cup in Berlin in Germany, where we placed 10th in a world ranking. My parents took me to a local gym club when I was 5 years old. One of the coaches there saw some potential and enrolled me in some competitive classes, and from there I just worked through the levels. The first time that I realized that gymnastics was something that I could progress really quite far with was in 2010, and I became the national champion for the first time in my level, so I won the nationals. And that was like a really big eye-opener for me, because before then I'd had some quite mediocre success. So after that I progressed to win nationals 4 more times and become a junior international gymnast that I am now. Stop looking at the ground. In gymnastics there are 6 apparatus: the floor, pommel horse, rings, vault, parallel bars and the high bar. And I'm an all-round gymnast, so I do all 6 disciplines. My favourites are the high bar and the rings, which I just recently placed 7th on at this International Junior Team Cup. So a world ranking of about 7th at the moment on those 2 apparatus. What I love about gymnastics is the discipline that involves. Lots of dedication, like when you train 30 hours a week, you really have to love it. I had an accident in June last year where I hyperextended my knee and I dislodged a bit of bone from the back of my kneecap, where they had to operate on. My knee injury prevented me from trialling for the Junior Commonwealth team, which was a massive goal of mine, so that was really disappointing. So it was a bit of a mental setback as well as physical. But at the same time, I think it made me really determined to come back and be a better gymnast afterwards. I wasn't the biggest fan of school. I enjoyed the social aspect of it, but I didn't like the restrictions that it had, so I'm quite an independent person. I think gymnastics has contributed to that, and so I accelerated myself through school. I did year 12 and 13 in the same year. This year I'm not doing any school, I'm just focusing on my gym, and that was really the goal. It was a big challenge to fit everything in last year. I had to do all my study and the homework that came with that, as well as training 30 hours a week with gym, but I wanted to do it enough that I made it happen, you know. I really committed to that. It was my goal at the start of the year to finish both years in one, and I just set my mind to that. The big goal for my gymnastics career is to make the Olympic Games, and as part of this Squad 360, we hope to go to the 2024 Olympic Games as a team, which would be something that New Zealand hasn't done before. New Zealand has never sent a team of gymnasts to the Olympic Games, and that's our final goal. Along the way there may be world champs that we can attend, Commonwealth Games as well, just stepping stones towards that final goal of the Olympics.